Hey friends, it's Tracy from Nova Scotia Living, and I'm just popping in. It's kind of a little late in the day. It's about 3 o'clock. The girls just got home from school a while ago. My teenager's going to be picked up when I pick up some babies from visits. But it's been a lazy day, and I just realized about 20 minutes ago I've been wearing this shirt inside out all day long. It's that kind of day. No joke, it's inside out. Oh boy, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, all morning I've been here with Mr. Mays, and I didn't do a darn thing. I watched cartoons with him and read some books with him, and you know, I didn't do anything. I just had to have one of these days. And for supper, I'm not doing anything big. We had a nice big roast beef dinner yesterday. I'm making pizza toast, and I know I did one of these videos way back, like when I first started my YouTube channel back in February. It's nothing fancy. I'm using my homemade bread, cheese, some home canned tomato sauce, and whatever meat or vegetables or whatever you want to put on it. Put it in the oven for 10-15 minutes. Voila! So that's what I'm doing. I just thought I'd bring you guys along because today is actually your Thanksgiving if you're from America. And I really hope, by the time you're seeing this, it's tomorrow, so it'll be the 24th. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I love Thanksgiving. I love it. Here in Canada, we celebrate it in October. You know, for the festival, the harvest, the hard work of the summer, and all that kind of stuff. And I love it. We always have a big bash. I did a big fat Thanksgiving, you know, videos back in October. Just if you're interested, don't have to watch them, just saying. Anyways, I just broke out some cheese. Ta-da! Cut it in two, and you know me, I do it in the food processor. I just put the second pan in. This is the first one. I'm going to load up the kids' plates. But just wanted to show you. It's $4.25 for 10 minutes. Whatever toppings. I just wanted to use up some of that sandwich meat. I'll just show you. Nice and toasted, not burnt or anything. I take it out and let it sit for 5 minutes so it finishes toasting. And then, yeah, easy peasy. It's so tasty. A nice little treat and easy, just like mini pizzas, I guess, but I used my homemade bread and leftover sandwich meat, but my homemade sauce and grated my own cheese, so there you go. Hey guys, I'm finally sitting down to eat for a minute. I'm gonna have to spin to town shortly. But my teenager got home a little while ago. They've all eaten. There's still a couple of pieces left there, and I still got more bread and cheese and some meat when my husband gets home, if he wants it. Sometimes he eats, like, in meetings and stuff. I don't know if he has a meeting tonight. But, voila! Pizza toast. I mean, it doesn't have to be pizza. You could do this with any hot sandwich, but the kids are like, oh, we haven't had that in a long time, and we haven't. It's just like pita pizzas or anything like that. You just do it with a slice of bread. You got to make sure it's toasted good, otherwise it gets, you know, soggy, and you don't really want that. It still tastes okay, I guess. Just, I like it crispy. I just like it crispy, so. I just wanted to try a different video. Anyways. Yeah, I just wanted to try something new. And I forgot to get a piece of paper, but just to go over what my game plan is in the next few days. So on my daily to-do list that I do, since I did that sauerkraut, if you watched that video, if not, I'll link it down below. It was just yesterday that I posted it, but that's got to be on my to-do list, because this year I put it right out, just out in the porch. Last time I made sauerkraut, it was in the laundry room on one of those shelves in my old Crocs, which the Crocs worked fantastic, but oh, for heaven's sakes, I ran out of memory. I had to go take some stuff off my chip. But yeah, and the kids are bickering, but that's just the way family life goes, you know. So I haven't done as much decorating as I wanted to get done by now, but my plans are to get at least one of my Christmas trees up this year, or this week. The one in the dining room. That's the one I really try to make look matchy, fancy. Nothing spectacular like some of these really good decorators out there, but that's the plan. And I'm trying to work on that Christmas cozy when the kids go back to school next week. Tomorrow is Friday, and it's an in-service, or not an in-service, parent-teacher. So there's no school for the kids, so I have them, you know, a 3-day weekend, which is fine, but it's a lot of work, but, you know, that's okay. So I want to do the Christmas cozy a day when they're not here. So when they get home, it'll be like a surprise. But I want to get some holiday bacon on the go, especially now that I got that new apron. And I got that new one from Frenchie's, the Christmas one. And I just got the invite, which I knew about it, but it's nice to get the invitation. A skating holiday party at the local rink here. Potluck kind of thing. So we'll skate for an hour, and we'll do a potluck. I don't know what I'm going to make yet, but I'll bring you guys along when I do. It's sometime in December, so that'll be fun. So I'm feeling a little more festive-y today, even though I haven't done anything. I did a lot of cleaning yesterday, though. I really did. So the house isn't, you know, in dire straits or isn't turned upside down. And, yeah, I'm just about caught up on all the laundry right now. But if I can get one of those done. Little Messiah came home. She's like, when are you bringing out the little skating rink? I have a little decoration one. A few little other things I haven't brought down from the attic yet. So I might try to work on that maybe this weekend, which is, you know, going to be a long weekend. And oh, I'm actually going to try to make English muffins this weekend. It was my sister-in-law's birthday this week, and usually the past few years, if it's somebody's birthday, I offer to make them a supper, because that's how I do. And I said, well, what would you like for your supper? And she said, well, she couldn't think of anything. Then she said, she asked me before to try to make English muffins, and I've never made them before. And I see it online. Some people bake them, some people fry them, like pan fry them, not deep fry them or anything. But so I'm going to try that, and I'll film it, and I'm not going to say it's a how-to. It's just going to be you guys coming along to see if it's an epic fail or not. I have no idea, but it'll be kind of fun to do. She also wanted some homemade sausage patties, which I do when I have a bunch frozen, but she doesn't care for a couple of the spices I put in there, rosemary and thyme. So I have to see if I have any pork in there. I'll grind up, and I'll make her own patties that she can eat immediately, or she can freeze some and have them in the freezer, because she's a professional, you know what I mean? She works all the time, hard worker and stuff, so if she has a hankering for something, you know, a pork breakfast sausage, it'll be ready to rock.
What, honey?
But Mace was out there and he was right standing beside me but he was annoying me because I was watching TV and he was still talking to me.
Well, that sounds really familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, but Maze was standing right near me, right in front of me.
Okay, Maze, that's not very nice, okay?
And then you give me a candy?
Give you a candy? I don't think so. Go finish your supper, you guys.
Do it.
I'm talking with my friends right now, Maze. There's no more candies today, hon. No more. He's fit to be tied today. Yeah, he's got his nose out of joint today, but I mean, we all get like that sometimes. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed or whatever. But, oh, I got something on my hand. He's not, you know, mean. He's just a 2-year-old. With a chip on his shoulder today, but that's okay. That's okay. I've been watching, like I say, it's been a lazy day for me, honestly. I didn't have my morning coffee until 1 o'clock because after I sent the kids off to school and did my morning run, I came back and I just laid on the couch with Maze. I'm not even joking. I did. I do that maybe every 3 or 4 months. Just take a day off and have a supper like this. I mean, we have bananas, we have oranges. The kids will snack on that all night, so they're getting some good stuff too. Not that this is super bad, but it's not the most nutritious of suppers, but it's something in the gullet, right? And I have lots more to make if they're hungry within a reasonable time. I'm not making this all night, but Misha is working on her second piece. I gave just one on her plate first because she's only 5, and I said you can have another one if you eat all the first one, which she did. Mace is still working on his first one, but he's been snacking all stinking day. But I had to spin down to the store in between making, after I cut that bread up, I had to spin down to the store real quick. I had to get another jug of milk because of one of the babies, and stop and got gas. I forgot my shirt was still inside out. So after I got gas and paid for it, that gas station down there, you can't do pay at the pump. I like that, but they don't have that unless you use a credit card, and I wasn't using a credit card. So when I went over to the little corner store that's here in the little village I live, I just switched my shirt while I was in the van. Funny. I spoke to my brother today, and he's out in Red Deer. I miss him dearly, and his beautiful children and his awesome wife. So we talk every once in a while, but I mean, hey you guys. I know they watch the videos sometimes, and so we keep in contact. You know, there's Facebook and all that stuff too. What, Misha?
But he said, you're gonna get in trouble.
Well, why don't you go upstairs and play in your room then?
I'm trying to watch TV.
Okay, how old is Maze? How old is Maze? 2. How old are you? 5. Yeah. Just recognize. Okay, skedaddle, please. It's going to be a long weekend. That's all right. Yeah, I only had to use that little jar of sauce. Here's the bigger one, like a quart-size one. I just jarred this up in September.
Mommy. Mommy said that on me.
Yeah, you guys are a bunch of tattletales.
But she did tell that like me.
Yes, I know.
No, she did.
You guys need to be nice to one another, your brother and sister.
She did tell on you now.
What kind of video is this going to be, guys?
Go.
I even have the gate shut, but it's almost like
No,
I'm in jail because they're talking to me through the bars.
No, she needs to tell on
Yeah, she needs to tell on you, and you need to tell on her. I understand. Anyways, I just wanted to have a little chit chat, and oh, that kitchen calendar. Let me just turn you around here. And you can see Mr. Mays too. My kitchen's kind of that there. Changed it today. If you guys have been watching, you know, the ones I've been watching for a while now, there's Mr. Mays right there. Right on. I don't know what he said. But how I struggled with that. It's still November, but I put it to December so I can just have a little grace period in regards to keeping up with the calendar. I was like, oh, screw this, you know, it's less than half a month away and it'll be December. I'm putting December up there and that'll be that. But anyways, I lose track of some of the emails lately, and I just know some people have written me, and I mean to write back. I need to do that one of these days. So if you have written me an email and you have not heard from me, I really, really apologize. I really apologize. But just like how I'm trying to eat my supper, it's a lazy day, so we're not sitting together. They're out there playing and snacking and eating. How they keep hounding me. It's hard to sit down and try to write a good email without them doing the exact same thing. So there was one lady, I forget her name, I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to make this recipe. She sent me a recipe for some sort of raisin bread. And I got raisins, and I love to make bread. So I'm going to try to do that one of these days too. But I like to make spritz cookies for Christmas. I like to make shortbread cookies. I have videos on my chocolate chip cookies. So I'm going to make some of those though. I have oatmeal raisin homemade ones. My husband loves, and so does Messiah. I'm going to make some graham cracker dipped s'more cookies that I seen the recipe from Noreen's Kitchen. And I made them last year and they were the bomb. So I want to make those too. If I can find a picture, I'll put it in here, but I never did a video on it, but that's where I got the information from. It's really good. Along with, like, I want to make some cheese logs because it's nice to have a tray of cheese and crackers and grapes and things like that in the evening over the holidays. Watch some Christmas movies, or the kids just play around and they'll have supper, but then there's a little extra food. So anyways, I just wanted to sit down and have a conversation, eat a little easy snack, supper with you, and just give you the lowdown of what's going on. It's been a good day. Yesterday was a good day too, but I really accomplished a lot. What really does that, I had a person that was coming. I knew that they were coming, not so much a visitor, like just being someone coming for a meeting, and I just want the house all tip-top, like, so I did a lot of hardcore cleaning. And yeah, it feels good when you do that. It takes a lot of energy, but that's what's making me feel more festive today, so I can feel like I don't want to decorate on top of not super clean stuff, because it's just going to be hiding stuff, and it's in my mind knowing that, you know, it's not all done. So that's what yesterday was for. So now I'm ready to, you know, get that stuff down from the attic. But that's where I need the help, because I can't lift and haul and anything heavy. There's a few Christmas trees up there I can take apart and bring down, you know, that come in pieces, but those tubs, you know, have already been put out and stuff. I'm just rambling now, but that's what the plan is. So stay tuned. It's nothing going to be super exciting, but it's my maritime Christmas. I didn't know whether to call it a Vlogmas. I mean, it's not December 1st yet, but Vlogmas or vlog-a-days or whatever. I'm just going to call it my Maritime Christmas, or a Maritime Christmas, because that's what it is. We're in the Maritimes, Atlantic provinces of Canada, in a rural area, fishing village, you know. This is real life with a gaggle of monsters and, you know, real life. I was so nervous when I started YouTubing. You know, you can tell. I watched one of my old videos the other day, and I was trying to be calm because I was like a professional YouTube junkie, and I still am. I love YouTube, watching YouTube videos and watching this and that, like such a huge array of different things that I watch. So I was like, oh, I'll just try and do that. And I got encouragement from this wonderful lady, and she has a YouTube channel, CheapskateGardener. I'll put her link down in the description box. And she's up from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. And yeah, so far so good. I'm having a ball getting to know all you guys, like just chatting and hearing from you and emails, and that people will actually bother to stop by for a minute and see what I'm doing, or not so much what I'm doing, just this corner of the world. I wanted to share what you know, a middle-class family in rural Nova Scotia, at least in my house, is like, and this is what it's like. We're not all like this, but I suppose, but nobody's, you know, we're not a cookie-cutter family, if you know what I mean. We make, you know, that's not what humans should be. We're all individual, so. Okay. I'm going to finish this last bite, and then I'm going to get up, and I need to take a trip to town, so I'm going to sign off for now. I'll be back tomorrow, and I think that'll be another episode of my Maritime Christmas. So, peace, love, and happiness. And please like, share, and subscribe. And swing on back, guys. Swing on back. If you want to see what's shaking. So, keep your stick on the ice, and have a good evening. Bye, guys.